All right, hi everyone, forecaster Summer Schnellbach here. I apologize in advance if you get notifications every time we are live. Having a rough go at it this Monday morning, but I think I've got all of the errors worked on out here. So let's just jump right into it. It's been a busy day already from the weather perspective. We had rain, hail, some severe thunderstorm warnings move through early this morning. This photo here, I'll just go ahead and take them full screen right away, was sent in from Moorhead. This was marble-sized hail that was being reported. And not only did we have marble-sized hail, we had some quarter-sized hail as well. This captured by Michelle at Crystal Lake in the Pelican Rapids, Minnesota area. Overall, that morning round has exited off to the east. Now we're watching northeastern North Dakota. This is the next round that's developing. That's going to be moving on through and producing additional potential for some strong and severe thunderstorms. Overall, the timing looks to be around noon to 7 this afternoon and evening. Still looking at a level 1, marginal risk for severe areas in the dark green. Areas in yellow, that's a slight risk, a level 2 out of 5 for scattered strong and severe thunderstorms. Hazards include possible tornadoes. It's a low risk, but we cannot rule them out. Large hail up to golf ball size, or 1 3/4 inches in diameter. In addition, we could see gusts 60 to possibly upwards of 70 miles per hour. Breaking them down in a little bit more detail here, the wind threat, isolated in areas in brown, elevated areas in yellow, no risk areas in black. Areas in the brown and yellow, that's where you could see those gusts 60 to 70 miles per hour. Meanwhile, when it comes to the hail threat, same kind of story, isolated to elevated, but that larger hail could be upwards of golf ball sized. And I talked about that low risk for tornadoes. There it is right there, highlighted in green. A low risk overall, but it's there through parts of west central Minnesota. Okay, now let's look at the timing. The morning round is exiting off to the east. Now over the next couple of hours, we'll be watching as what's currently in the Devil's Lake Basin starts to move from the west to the east and a little bit further to the south as well. Early to mid-afternoon hours is where we see those storms really popping up. You see those reds and oranges, those are thunderstorms, and where you see kind of the magenta, purple color, pink if you want to call it, that's where we're looking at the possibility of kind of a bit more discrete thunderstorms, bringing that larger hail risk and possibility of tornado risk as well. And notice it correlates right in that area where we had the elevated risk for large hail, damaging winds, and then that low risk for tornadoes. By 5 o'clock, I think the strongest of the storms are going to be moving out, but we still have a few remnant thunderstorms into the early evening hours. Otherwise, temperatures, we're looking at some 60s and 70s today, so perhaps not the greatest day to spend some time outside, maybe right now as we're kind of in between these systems, but at least here in Fargo, the Island Park pool opening was delayed because of the weather for today. Better safe than sorry, though. We're continuing to see those dark skies, and they'll remain on the kind of dark side and kind of ominous side as we head now into the afternoon. So be sure to stay weather aware. Your Valley News Live weather app brings you all of the latest warnings, and you can also use live interactive radar there as well. So a great tool to have. Chief Meteorologist Russ Thomas and Eric Whitehill will be in for the newscasts at 4, 5, 5:30, 6, 6:39, and 10. And myself, I will be in again on Valley News Live at noon. Have a wonderful and safe Monday.